Hello everyone, Thursday thoughts for today. Topic that I'm going to cover off is one that I'm finding I'm talking to clients more and more about, and that is the question, is volume the answer? What I mean by that is, do you need to do more training, to get to where you want to go? Short answer to that is no. The longer answer to that is, well, it depends on what you're actually training for. So first thing that you really need to do is you need to have a look at what you want to get out of your training. Now, let's relate that back to if we are training for general health and fitness. The answer is generally no, volume's not the answer. Okay, some people will be able to handle more volume than others. Those that can handle more volume, then great. The more you do, the better results you're going to get, so on and so forth. When you're in the early stages of a training program, depending on what you have done before you've come into that training program, where you're at in your life, a lot of these factors are going to dictate whether adding more volume in is the right thing for you. But one general rule of thumb that I always use and we want to talk to people about is, how is your recovery? So give you an example, if we are starting a program here with us, let's say it's our general fitness program, and you start off on 3 days a week, you get 6 weeks in, recovery's good, and you're feeling like you want to add another session in, you add the 4th session in, we go through that process again for about another 6 weeks, and then you get to the point where you want to try and start training, every day, Monday through Friday, or every weekday, I should say. But you add that in and you're constantly finding that you're constantly sore, you're not really recovering well, and you're starting to not be able to hit those workouts with the same intensity that you were. You're maybe getting a great workout in on Monday, then over the course of the rest of the week, that intensity starting to drop off, then maybe you've gone past that peak volume for you and the stage that you're at. Because recovery, to use a pun that you hear probably quite a lot, recovery is part of the program as well. So we've got to look at a whole lot of different factors when it comes to your training as to if volume is really the answer for you, where you're at right now with what you want to achieve. Now, there are going to be instances where you're going to need to add in volume based off your particular goal set and also where you're at right now. Generally, if you're going for just overall health and fitness and a little bit of weight loss and to try and look and feel as much as you can, as good as you can, adding volume in is not always the answer. It's not always the best thing for you to do. Sometimes instead of doing extra gym work, getting outside, going and running up a mountain, just doing a walk, doing something that's a little bit lighter intensity to keep yourself moving on the days that you're not in the gym, sometimes that's the answer, not just doing more gym work. Or you might find that you need to actually allocate more time to recovery, i.e. doing those little mobility exercises that you've got, put together a little mobility circuit that you're doing, and that's half an hour, and that's your half an hour training for the days that you're not in the gym. Adding in extra gym sessions, especially when you're feeling like you're constantly beat down when you are training for general health and fitness. Now, let's be clear, we're talking about general health and fitness, that maintaining an overall healthier life. We're not talking about somebody who's trying to be competitive in their given sport. We need to understand that training for health and training for performance, while there is crossover and you need to be as healthy as possible while you're training for performance, we need to understand that sometimes some of those goals and some of those behaviors aren't going to marry up hand in hand. So when I'm talking about this, I'm really attacking it from a health and fitness standpoint or a health and wellness standpoint. So short answer to the question is no, volume's not always the answer, but there's a much more complex set of rules that you need to go through and you need to kind of understand what's happening within your particular body and within your particular training and your particular goal set. We are here to help. If you need help defining whether adding sessions in, taking sessions out, whatever the case might be, is for you and the direction you need to move in, so please talk to us. You can email me, mnoonan@fusionperformance.com.au. Jump on our website, fill out a contact us form if you're part of our gym community. Have a chat to a coach. It's very, very individual whether volume's a good thing to add in or not. To quote a saying that I heard, I'm not 100% sure who it's from, sometimes you don't need to do more volume, sometimes you just need to be more intense with the workouts that you're doing. So I'll leave you with that. That's Thursday Thoughts for this week. Any questions, hit us up. Thanks.